as with any quilting journey, you're going to end up with orphan quilt blocks and projects. So today I'm going to talk about 10 things that can help you keep those sewing projects going and quicker to becoming maybe finished or closer to being finished. So you never know, your taste may have changed. Could happen if you're an orphan project, it's been hanging around for quite a long time, or your project for your purpose for the project may have changed also. You've lost parts of the project, fabrics are gone, you don't like the layout anymore, you're not organized and not sure really what next to work on next. So really, no matter the reason, there are a few things you can do to help keep your sewing projects going. So they aren't difficult to do, plus, you know, they deal with the possibility of having more than one project. I'm sure that maybe you could relate to that. So here are 10 ideas for working on your sewing projects again. So number one, keep them top of mind. Put them somewhere where they won't get lost and out of your sight. Number two, use tracking sheets. I've got one free on patchworkposse.com if you join the quick challenge, or really you can make up your own. Post it near your sewing machine area, and so you'll know just what you need to work on. And when you get a few minutes here or there, you can quickly pick it up knowing exactly the next step. Prep ahead is number three. Make your own quilt kits. Again, there's a principle for that one. And pre-cut what you need to gather your materials all together, and having them ready on hand, ready to go, makes working on them so much easier. Number four is sew with others. Bring that project to a sewing retreat or a sew day with friends. Usually sewing with others will help you get re-inspired and push through any tired and frustration points you may have with the project. As well as they can help you when you do have questions. Maybe it's a new technique you're not sure of, or you need to be reminded because it's been a while since you've worked on it. Number five, have a plan for the project once it's done. Was it or is it for a special occasion or purpose? Or is it a donation quilt or project? Having a purpose for it besides in the quilt top pile helps keeping it move forward a little quicker. Number six, have more than one project to choose from at a time. I know this sounds a little counterproductive, I guess, but having more than one project allows you to kind of pick which project you're going to work on, and thus making working on it not such a chore and sore spot. Number seven is get others to help you out. Are there more than one block that need to be finished? Can you enlist some quilty friends to make them for you? You can return the favor with one of their projects as well. Number eight is schedule it out. I know we kind of like to sew by the seat of our pants and not really have a schedule, but if you put the project aside, but have a clear schedule of when you will be picking it up again and starting. Sometimes taking a little break is what you do need, but scheduling it and knowing when you're going to start it, when you're going to finish, and maybe when you're going to work on it in between those two times. Number nine is make something else instead of the intended pattern or design. So grab those blocks. Don't worry about what they originally were spent for. Put the pattern aside if it's a project and just finish it, no matter what it looks like now, and if it's completely different from what you started. Switch things around, move the blocks, add a border, do something totally different and unexpected. Don't follow the pattern at all. Pick and choose what you want to follow and just have some fun with what you've already completed. And the last one is pass it along. If all else fails, give it to someone else. Let the projects be a fun project or an excitement for someone else instead of a dread for you. Well, I've done this before in swaps with friends, online swaps, where we've taken our quilt blocks or our quilt projects that are unfinished and they've become orphans, and we've sent them off to a new home. That new person gets to discover what to do with them and decide whether or not to finish them for themselves or make something, again, like number 9, make something totally different than what it was originally planned for. So there you have it, your 10 ideas for working on your sewing projects and orphan quilt projects. Again, I hope you found them useful. And if you have any additional maybe ideas for helping us get jump started on those projects, drop them in the comments.